In the last 12 months, I achieved over 2 million streams producing techno remixes. I'll show you the exact framework to produce turtle remixes, so you can achieve those streams too. We'll be deconstructing this cover remix I made of Alibi, taking it from this to this.
Got no alibi. You better run and hide, baby. I know where you were.
So if you want to stream the song, it's linked down below. Now let's straight dive into it. So the remix started off with a vocal. As you can see, we got a lot of vocal takes.
Fire to your
Sounding like this.
paradise. You ain't got no.
So let me know if I should do a deconstruction about vocal mixing as well. I just mixed the vocal and rendered out all those separate stems into one big vocal. Sounding like this. The vocalist producer did a really good job on it. And then I want to drop it right here. As you can hear, it's got a typical techno stutters. I just uses this stutter plugin, which I still need to activate, but it works perfectly in the project. So then we're gonna drop in the kick and bass. Let's use a kick from the Hyper bundle, which includes Hyper 1 and 2. Let's go for this big kick. Typical techno kick. Then edit a new Serum. And pick a preset from Hyper 2. This one works perfect. We're working in F minor, but I don't want to start on the root note. So let's start off on the third note of the scale. And then up to the fifth note of the scale. Sounding like this, following the original progression. So then we need to mix it. Of course, make the low in mono. Then distortion. EQ the annoying frequencies. Then slightly compress it. And then the offbeat sidechain, giving it bounce. So together with the vocal, it sounds like this. Really bouncy. Then just duplicate it. And work on the drums. First we need a drum loop. Let's use this one. Sounding like this. Where it really does the job. So then I want to add in a clap as well. It's a bit too loud, so I dropped down the volume. Yeah, perfect. Then I want to make a small drum fill right here. Like this. Just really simple. Well, it sounds really cool. It's a transition. So this will be our foundation. Now we need to spice it up with some more elements. But when you got this right, then everything will just fit in easily. First I want to make it a bit more melodic. I'll add a new Serum. And go to the chord sections. Already sounds quite dope, so just turn the bass progression, this one, into full chords. So we're just gonna turn them into simple triads. Like this. So I flip them all into triads. Like this. And then inverse the last one. Otherwise it will get too high and it will sound out of context. Yeah, I like this one better. So then we're gonna mix it, just remove the low end and dip it around here. And I route it also to a sidechain channel, so I can just use one kickstart instead of multiple to save some CPU space. Already giving some more depth to the track. Then I want to drop in an ARP, so go to the plug section and we're gonna go for this one. So just copy over the chords and arpeggiate them. We're gonna use the FL Studio tool, normal, and then like this. And then turn them into half bar notes. And that's perfect. And then to create some more movement, we're also automating the mod wheel like this. So that's basically it for all the drop elements. Now we're gonna recreate some sounds from the original track to get more in touch with the original. So of course we all know the iconic sample from Gangsta's Paradise. So to create a recognizable vibe to the track, we need to remake it. So I took this lab score, sounding like this, and just dropped in the MIDI from the original, sounding like this. It's not 100% the same, but yeah, everyone will recognize it. The reason we are doing this is because we can't use elements from the original directly in the track. We have to remake it, and then we have the string section for the original as well. And I remade that again. I'm using labs for it. So I did it all in a separate project. Then I rendered them out and dropped it into the project we were working in. Sounding like this. Really solid. This is basically everything you need to build a track. Now I just quickly gonna arrange it and turn it into a full song. So with all the elements we made, I created a song, starting off with the chords, combined with a chord, and just a simple respace following the progression. Sounded like this, and I also dropped in just a down and uplifter, together with the ambience. Then dropping the arp, the strings, combined with the snare roll, building it up, together with some more uplifters, which is already it for the breakdown and build up. And then just let it drop with the drop we already created. So yeah, this is just a really simple but effective cover remix. Then the only thing I did to make it a bit more interesting is add this trap section instead of the respace. So just copy over the elements. Just like this. So this way we're bringing back the hip hop vibe from the original song. So that's my formula on how I make these cover remixes. First, get a vocal re-song to legally be able to get it on Spotify. Then get your kick and techno bass fixed. Recreate some elements from the original. And then just take it a notch further with doing some more interesting things. Like for example in this track, the hip hop break. But you can also spice it up with some screech sounds, synth steps, all that kind of stuff. So that's how I make my cover remixes. I think it turned out really dope, so let me know what you think about this as well. Besides that, you can stream it right here, and the final result sounds like this.
So I'm like